This is Anna 2004, and this is just a video about how things all began. So when I was like 16 or 17, I started getting irregular periods. I'd get them like maybe 5-6 times a year, and then as I got older, I would get them even less. I told my doctor, and he was just like, "Oh, well, it's because you're a teenager and you're going through all these changes, so it's fine." So I told him like three different doctor visits over a period of from like 16, I guess, to 19. So he just kept putting it off, and like the last visit, I ended up getting really mad because I felt like he wasn't looking to find out what was wrong. He just kept putting it off. So I stopped going to the doctor, and I went to go see another doctor. She pretty much forced me to go see another doctor because I decided to not go to doctors at all, and she didn't think that was a good idea. So I went to see the other doctor, and he wanted to put me on birth control, but I didn't want to be on birth control. So I asked him if he could give me something else, so he gave me Provera. So then flash forward to May 2007. That's when we got married. So from pretty much the day we got married, we started trying to conceive again. And I went to see a doctor, and he put me on Clomid. I went through like 9 cycles of Clomid, and he wasn't monitoring me or anything. And after like the first 2 cycles, he had me on 1 pill. And I kept trying to ask him more information. He really wasn't giving me more information. So I looked it up myself, and I read that I shouldn't just continue to be on the same one if it's not working for me, and that I should be doing the OPKs, which I wasn't doing either. So I asked him for the 3rd or 4th cycle if I could up the dosage to 2. So we went to 2, and I started my OPKs, and I ovulated at 2, but I didn't get pregnant. And then the next few cycles I didn't ovulate, so he put me on 3. But the doctor was a regular OBGYN, and he just wasn't doing anything for me. So I went to see a female OBGYN, and she referred me to a reproductive endocrinologist after the first time that she met me. That was in April, and then she made the appointment for me to go see the RE May. So that was May 2008, and I went to see the specialist, and we talked about just how things have been going, and he took a lot of notes, and he said he wanted to do blood work, and he wanted me to take prenatal and omega-3, so I started taking that. Sorry I keep looking down, but I'm looking at my notes. So in the month of May 2008, we did my husband's sperm analysis, as well as an ultrasound to check my ovaries and uterus, and then I also did the HSG, and then at the end of the month we went back in to go over all the results of the test. And the doctor said that as far as the sperm analysis, I can't really remember that far back everything he said, but he said the first 2 numbers were like above average, and then the 3rd number was below. But he said that because the other 2 were higher than normal, that it would make up for the other one. So I hope he's right on that. And he also gave me metformin, and he suggested that I try IUI, but he said that he suggested me changing insurances, because the insurance I had, the IUI was going to cost me $900 per cycle. So he said either I change insurances, or if I wanted to take a few months off to save. So, and then June, the next month, I ended up getting laid off, which meant I didn't have insurance at all. So I didn't get a job until August, and I wasn't eligible for insurance until October. So once I got my insurance in November, I went to go see a new doctor. I think my hubby went with me too, but I'm not sure. But that doctor was so rude, and she totally discouraged me from anything, and I didn't want to see her again. And so I kind of just stopped going to the doctor for a while, and I was on a break for a few months. Okay, so flash forward to July 2009, I finally decided to go back and to see a new doctor. So I found a new doctor, and she's also the doctor I still have right now. So obviously I liked her. So she wanted to do an endometrial biopsy, and with that we found out that my lining was too thick. So she put me on Provera for 3 months, and then she said that they would we'd go back in 3 months and do another biopsy. So when they went and did that biopsy, they said that everything was clear out and I was good to go. So, okay, so that's pretty much it. Now we are, we went from November to where we are now, March, and I've been on Clomid this whole time. I started with 2, and then I went to 3, and I'm still on 3 now. This is I just had my second IUI about a week ago, so I'm in the 1-week wait, as you guys already know. So thanks for watching. I hope that gave you a little bit more information on previous years before all these IUIs. That way you know everything else that I went through. That's it. Bye. Thank you for watching. No, it's not.
Like a smile, like a nice smile. Because I can get a still from here, and you can put it on Facebook.